Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This video is part of a 5-part series called Cleaning the Cluttered Mind. When we're going after our dreams, sometimes it can feel all too consuming, the other little pieces that are part of our day-to-day lives. And hopefully with the different parts of this series you will gain some knowledge on how to manage the other parts so that you can start dreaming, whether that's to gain clarity on your dreams, to continue going after your dreams, or just to relieve some stress that's stopping you from taking the action that you need to take. In today's video we're going to be talking about mindfulness. Now, I'm not going to delve into doing any yoga on chance or any other meditation practice, although that can be a form of mindfulness. But being mindful is really, at its core essence, the art of being present. And that can be done in any moment. That's also the beauty of it. You could be just out for a walk, feeling the air on your skin, feeling the temperature, feeling the sun or feeling the cold, being able to hear the sounds out in nature, being able to hear other things that might be going on, whether it's positive or negative. The art of being mindful is not to judge, to just notice, to center in and notice. It can be while you're cooking, and it doesn't matter whether it's a home-cooked meal, a microwave meal, or a takeout. You can still take in the time to really smell in the aromas and the spices that have gone into that meal. You can taste and just eat that bit slower to really tune in to the food you're eating. Or even having a hot drink, whether that's a cup of tea, hot chocolate, or just some milk. Just taking that little bit of extra time to slow down and really savor, really using all your senses to just be. It could even be as simple as feeling the bubbles in your hands as either you wash your hands or do the washing up. The art of being mindful is really about slowing down, getting back in touch with yourself, clearing your head of all the information that's coming at us nowadays, and freeing your soul. And I think from that, we also experience life more. We also experience and remember the experience rather than just going by rushing from one place to the other. Another form of being mindful is to journal. Some people feel like they've got too much going on in their head that they can't, or they find it harder to be still. And that's where freehand journaling in particular, you could use it to just dump it all on the page, get it all out, so that you can then clear your head, so that you can take that time to be mindful. But also it gives you a great place to then be able to start on everything that is in your head, to challenge it, to figure out whether it needs to be in your head, and gives you a better perspective to look at it with a clearer mind. Now, some people find it harder to get started doing freehand, but that's the beauty of today. There are a range of possibilities where you can find them either online or getting your own notebooks, where they have little starter sentences already there so that you can just finish them off. It gives your mind a tool to be able to get started, and then perhaps from there you can graduate and move on to freehand. But at the end of the day, if a starter sentence is what's really working for you, then don't feel pressurized to go into one way or another. Or within each situation you might prefer both methods, and really it's just about finding out what works best for you. Another style of journaling is dated versus undated, and again, this is completely subjective. I have both one where you put your dates in, and it then kind of keeps me on track on how many days I've actually been able to do my morning journaling, but it's not essential. And I also have a bullet journal which does not have any dates in at all. And it's just about finding out again what works best for you. And to begin with, it might take you a little time to figure out, and you might be like, I've got all these books. It can get a bit overwhelming, so I would say stick with one to begin with. Start with that one, and then as you gain more traction with that one, you can then play about with it a bit more. What I would say is, when you do get more than just the one, is you really want to make sure that you know what purpose each one is for. So whether it says on the front of it, or just at least in your mind, being very consciously aware of each book having its set purpose. So if you are feeling a bit all inside your head, or things just feeling very scrambled right now, then maybe doing some mindfulness, doing some journaling, or on the links below you can find out where to reach me more, and then maybe we can start the journey to helping you get there. Until next time, bye.